Good morning, I'm Joan Cox, a member of the Green Valley Home Demonstration Club. That's what we were called 50 years ago. I'm a chartered member, and we met October 23rd for the first time, and Mary Robinson was a member of the Douglas Club, and she sponsored us because there were all the new subdivisions, Green Valley, Oakwood, Ellington Park, and their membership was having health issues and traveling issues. So she was instrumental in helping us form, and Lois Crowley came to our first meeting. We met at the home of Joan Miles that lived on Valley Ridge at the time. And that day, everyone was interested after hearing what Mary had to say and Lois Crowley.
How exciting that must have been.
It was, and we had just moved there 2 months before, so it was wonderful to meet all these neighbors also. And we decided to choose the first Tuesday of the month for our meeting. And the Douglas Club had been named after the Douglas one-room wooden schoolhouse that was on the corner of Henpeck and Lewisburg Pike. And they dissolved, their membership declined. So Mary joined us. And
that was a boost, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. She was a member and attended our meetings till she was 96. And her daughter said, "Mom, I think it's time you slowed up and didn't try to go to every meeting." And so we missed her. She was a dear person. We had a program planned every month. The Lois came, and then shortly after that, Joan Worley was our extension agent. And she would have the program every other month. And then a member would do the program, what was planned and sent to us, the information from UT.
And that's what makes FCE or home demonstration so special, is that there's a real connection there with the land-grant university and with UT and the research-based information that they offer. So that makes it really legitimate, doesn't it?
It does. And we covered so many topics, which was supplied to us from UT, health and food, and safety, driving, safety features, herb gardening. The list just goes on, what we did. And in the beginning, we met in different homes, but then as our club grew, so some members did not have the space for our club. At the peak, we had 32 members.
Wow.
And so then we, of course, now meet at the Ag Center. And we used to have potluck until COVID. And now we have a hostess and co-hostess that brings snacks for us. And we contribute to have over the years many charities. Since 1996, our main charity has been our friend's house. And one of our members, her husband, Harold Catron, along with Judge Jane Franks, thought there was a need for a home for boys to go to that it, for some reason, could not stay in their own home. And they have 8 young men that live there until they turn 18 or graduate from high school. And in the beginning, we checked with the management at my friend's house, and we would take supplies, what they needed. And every month we take a collection, and we buy gift cards for them for Christmas or all the holidays. Maybe we take a treat. Or when school's starting, we give them something to help them.
What a wonderful contribution you've made there through the year. That's been a long time.
Yes, 1996.
That's wonderful. What
Yes.
do you have other community service projects?
Usually sponsor a girl to go to 4-H in the summer, and always make a Christmas donation to 1 or 2 organizations.
That's wonderful. Now, you've told me all the good stuff you've done, the learning and the service. What about fun?
Oh, well, it's always fun to just be with the ladies. And but 4 of the workshops that I totally enjoyed and learned so much, I learned to recane a chair, and Joan had purchased wooden frames for a stool, and then we caned it. And I learned to reupholster a chair, and I made an apple basket, weaving an apple basket. Those were fun things. And then Joan and the extension agent from Wilson County, they planned trips. And my husband and I went on a northwest trip and a southwest trip. And that was so enjoyable. And
so these were with other home demonstration people?
Yes.
How wonderful.
It was. And some came from Wilson County and others from our club.
That was a good cultural experience, I bet.
It was, yes.
Y'all have traditions that you've done all through the years? Do you have Christmas dinners or something like that?
A Christmas get-together, and we used to bring a gift and have an exchange, but then we decided instead of purchasing a gift to exchange, which was fun, we would donate the money that we would have spent on it. And once a month, we have it's called the lunch brunch. And we go out to lunch, and that's always fun. And
so the friendships are pretty strong.
Yes, they are very important. And especially as our club ages, the friendships are very important.
Well, I believe you have a lot of members in your club that have been there almost the full 50 years, as I recall seeing the list. Several.
Some, but I'm a chartered member. Couples moved, and women went to work, or they had other interests, and so there's been a lot of friends that have come and gone.
That's great.
Yes.
What about I see you have a news clipping there. What
I
is that
do.
all about?
This was done in February 14th, 2003. We met at a member's house, and one of our members was going to be a grandmother for the first time. So we had a baby shower for her, things that she could keep at her house for her new grandchild. And Mary was there, which is always a plus. She had moved to Richland place in Green Hills, but I would pick her up, or some other member would, and bring her to the meeting. And it tells about our club and other UT clubs in the article. And I brought a picture that was taken at our meeting, our Christmas get-together. And that was December the 5th, our FCE Christmas get-together. And we take field trips in July, and we visited a number of different places, Cheekwood and the County Museum, and Belvine Mansion, the Purity Dairies many years ago. They're no longer there.
And you always got ice cream at the end of that tour, didn't you?
Yes, we did. So many outings. Every July, we don't have a regular meeting, and we plan an outing. So.
Well, Cultural Arts Day will be coming up pretty soon, won't it? Do you have club members that participate in that?
Yes. Every year there's people, ladies paint, or they sew, just a number of things. And we always have a charity that the cultural art does, and then usually our club will also donate to that later in the year.
I believe this year it's going to be Brightstone, so that'll be fun.
It will be, and we've visited Brightstone.
Oh, wonderful. That's a well-kept secret, I think. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility for a wonderful purpose, so we'll probably be hearing more about that.
Yes, it's...
Well, Joan, it sounds like you've had a wonderful 50 years. Is there anything else you think of you'd like to share?
Well, we used to do a lot of crafts, and not as many, but the main thing is all the friendships that have developed, and so many friends that have moved away, but we still keep in touch with. And
nobody can take that from you.
No.
You always have those memories and those friendships.
We do.
We thank you so much. This was so much fun to learn more about your club and what all you have done. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.